Hey guys, so I hope you had a good weekend. Beautiful day outside today. Hope you guys got outside or got some fresh air. So a couple of things. I think the live session last week went great. I'm gonna have them every Thursday from 1 to 2. And if you're for some reason not able to get on my YouTube videos or my channel, I'm gonna just make sure I'm available Wednesday from 1 to 2 just to take answers and texts and anything else you might need. If you want to call me, just let me know and I'll take your call. Um, so for people that were asking about dual enrollment, I've got the paperwork for dual enrollment. So if you don't know what dual enrollment is a program that anybody can apply for and anybody can get into depending on your grades and conduct and all of this stuff. Um, that allows you to take two classes next year that are at the high school, so math and English, and then that sets you ahead um, for by your senior year, you're going to be taking college classes. So what would happen is you would stay at the school the last 4 periods of the day, and then the first 2 periods of the day you would go to the high school for math and English. It's a great opportunity. Anyone can apply. Mr. Zhang, one of the other English teachers, I'm sure most of you know him, was good enough to make a video to show you how to apply online. And I know some people had questions about this before, and were asking when can we apply for dual enrollment. I know a parent asked to during the live session. So it's all online now, and the part that you have to do is going to be taken care of. Ms. Relihan's getting all the other information that you're going to need for it, like your conduct and your star scores and all that good stuff. But you're just going to need to fill out the online portion, and Mr. Zhang is going to Mr. Zhang sent me the video, so I'm going to post it along with this video on Jupiter. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know. Like I said, anyone can apply. As long as you are getting good grades, getting good conduct, you are eligible for the program. So it's a really great program. It like gives you a sense of like belonging to the high school before you even get there. And it's kind of fun because you get to go to like freshman orientation over there next year and like 8th grade orientation at the school or like and all this like cool stuff. So you're kind of like part of both schools. And it's kind of fun. So so there's that part. So I just want to make sure you guys know that all of your work, please make sure you're sending it to me through email or through Jupiter, sending me pictures. If you're doing stuff on paper, you can take pictures and send it to me. That's fine. A lot of people have been asking me if is it okay if I do it this way? Is it okay if I do it that way? I'm not picky, like I said before, right? Like you guys are gonna have different resources available to you, and just getting work done is awesome. So send it to me however you can. So there's that. So today I want to give you guys a lesson. So I'm going to actually read the text with you. I know some people like reading it out loud with me, and some people like reading it by themselves. So you can skip ahead on this part, but I'll try and tell you like in the comments when I start reading and when I stop reading. That way you guys can listen to the other information, because you guys are still only watching part of my videos and then asking me questions that I just answered in the video. So you need to make sure you're watching the whole thing before you start asking me questions. And reading directions on Jupiter before you're asking me. Because I have a lot of messages to get to, and if it's right there, it gets frustrating. So please just make sure you're paying attention. So you're going to get attached to the Jupiter message this passage from Stargirl. And with the passage is really short. It's like 3 pages with like big font. With the passage, you're going to get the response, which you guys are going to be very familiar with the way this response is asked, because it's just like the MCAS questions. Like I phrase every question like this that we write about, where it says this question is a text-based essay question. Your essay should present and develop a central idea, provide evidence and details from the passage, include grammar, spelling, and punctuation correctly. So, and then you're going to answer this question. Like, we do the 5 paragraphs, but if you can even give me like a 1-paragraph CER, like whatever you can give me for this, I just want to see the evidence and you're doing good work with this. I also attached, because you might be interested to see, like, you know how I talk about like, grading on the MCAS has this and that, and it tells you like all these different things are going to be graded on, I usually grade things by that rubric too, and I actually attached it so you guys can see the scoring guide at the very end. So I just showed you the entire thing that I'm going to send you in order, and this should be enough work to get you through to probably Wednesday or Thursday. I'm deciding when I'm going to post a new lesson video. So I just want to see when I get some of these back. If it's like earlier, then I'm going to post sooner. So I'm actually going to read the passage with you. Like I said, if you want to just skip ahead, that's fine. But we're starting, so I know for my own notes, and I'll write it down so I don't forget. So I'm going to start reading at about 5:50. Okay, so this is from a bigger novel called Stargirl. I read it with some of my 6th graders. I'm not sure if you read it in 6th grade, but it was an option. So, Stargirl, Chapter 1. Did you see her? That was the first thing Kevin said to me on the first day of school, 11th grade. We were waiting for the bell to ring. See who? I said. Ha! He craned his neck, scanning the mob. He had witnessed something remarkable. It showed on his face. He grinned, still scanning. You'll know. There were hundreds of us milling about, calling names, pointing to summer-tan faces we hadn't seen since June. Our interest in each other was never keener than during the 15 minutes before the first bell of the first day. I punched his arm. Who? The bell rang. We poured inside. I heard it again in homeroom, a whispered voice behind me as we said the Pledge of Allegiance. You see her? I heard it in the hallways. I heard it in English and geometry. Did you see her? Who could it be? A new student? A spectacular blonde from California? Or from back east where many of us came from? Or one of those summer makeovers, someone who leaves in June looking like a little girl and returns in September as a full-bodied woman? A 10-week miracle? And then in earth science, I heard a name. Stargirl. I turned to the senior slouching behind me. Stargirl, I said? What kind of name is that? That's it. Stargirl Caraway. She said it in homeroom. Stargirl. Yeah. And then I saw her, at lunch. She wore an off-white dress so long it covered her shoes. It had ruffles around the neck and cuffs and looked like it could have been her great-grandmother's wedding gown. Her hair was the color of sand. It fell to her shoulders. Something was strapped across her back, but it wasn't a book bag. At first I thought it was a miniature guitar. I found out later it was a ukulele. She did not carry a lunch tray. She did carry a large canvas bag with a life-size sunflower painted on it. The lunchroom was dead silent as she walked by. She stopped at an empty table, laid down her bag, slung the instrument strap over her chair, and sat down. She pulled a sandwich from her bag and started to eat. Half the lunchroom kept staring. Half started buzzing. Kevin was grinning. What'd I tell you? I nodded. She's in 10th grade, he said. I hear she's been homeschooled till now. Maybe that explains it, I said. Her back was to us, so I couldn't see her face. No one sat with her, but at the table next to hers, kids were cramming 2 to a seat. She didn't seem to notice. She seemed marooned in a sea of staring, buzzing faces. Kevin was grinning again. You think what I'm thinking? He said. I grinned back. I nodded. Hot Seat. Hot Seat was our in-school TV show. We had started it the year before. I was producer/director. Kevin was on-camera host. Each month, he interviewed a student. So far, most of them had been honor student types, athletes, model citizens, noteworthy in the usual ways, but not especially interesting. Suddenly, Kevin's eyes boggled. The girl was picking up her ukulele, and now she was strumming it. And now she was singing. Strumming away, bobbing her head and shoulders, singing, I'm looking for a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. Stone silence all around. Then came the sound of a single person clapping. I looked. It was the lunch line cashier. And now the girl was standing, slinging her bag over one, singing and strutting and twirling. Head swung, eyes followed her, mouths hung open. Disbelief. When she came by our table, I got my first good look at her face. She wasn't gorgeous, wasn't ugly. A sprinkle of freckles crossed the bridge of her nose. Mostly she looked like 100 other girls in the school. Except for 2 things. She wore no makeup. And her eyes were the biggest I had ever seen. Like a deer's eyes caught in headlights. She twirled as she went past, her flaring skirt brushing my brushing my pant leg, and then she marched out of the lunchroom. From among the tables came 3 slow claps. Someone whistled, someone yelped. Kevin and I gawked at each other. Kevin held up his hands and framed a marquee in the air. Hot seat, coming attraction, Stargirl. I slapped the table. Yes, we slammed hands. Okay, so that's the passage, and it ended at 10:28. So let me write that down so you guys know. So what I'm asking you to do is, based on that passage, I want you guys to please answer the question based on Stargirl. Based on the excerpt from Stargirl, write an essay that describes how Stargirl is portrayed as a social outcast. Be sure to use information from the passage to develop your essay. So this story is literally about Stargirl being an outcast. And I think they actually just made a musical of it and put it on Disney Plus, which I'm planning on watching because I love this book. So the book is Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. It might be available in some of those online resources that I posted on Thursday last week. It's a really great book, and if you're looking to read something, if you're getting bored and you want to read a book, it's a quick read. It's a really great book. It's super interesting. So make sure that you check that out or watch the musical on Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good book. I ended around 10:30, I think. So the beginning of this week, I really want you guys to focus on answering this question. The standard that we're focusing on is central idea, like figuring out the central idea of the passage. It's RL2, which we have worked on before in class. And the central idea of this passage is like showing this new girl named Stargirl and how she's kind of an outcast. And you guys have to show that in your essay. So I think you guys will do good with this. It's a pretty interesting passage. I hope you enjoy it. If you guys want to get the book, I can help you find resources. I mean, I have it at school, but we're not in school. So, please message me with any questions. Keep sending in assignments that you've done from before. Like, I'm not giving deadlines. I'm not forcing you guys to do anything, but if you have work from before, please make sure you're sending it to me because I love to see that you guys are taking advantage of these learning opportunities. And I will be online Thursday. If I don't post a lesson on Wednesday and I post it on Thursday, I'll message you the morning of the live session with the link, so you guys have the link to the live session. I also posted my videos on Google. I know some people requested access, and I'm working on getting you access. If you're still not able to get my videos, please tell me. I'm going to figure out a way to do it, even if I have to email you the video or something. If you have your phones, try your phones, anything like that. But it was really good hearing from you guys last week. I look forward to this week. I hope you guys are doing good. Miss you guys still. And have a good week. I will talk to you guys either Wednesday or Thursday. Bye.